Sam Altman has just declared that 2025 could be the year everything changes for AI. In 2025, artificial general intelligence, once considered a far-off fantasy, could be within our reach, sooner than we ever imagined.
What's to come?
AGI?
Yeah.
What is artificial general intelligence, AGI? Before we can truly understand what AGI in 2025 means, we need to understand what's actually coming. AGI, or artificial general intelligence, is an AI that could be as capable as, or even more capable than, humans in nearly every area of intelligence. For years, it's been the holy grail for major AI labs. Experts once thought it was still a decade or more away. But what's surprising is that AGI doesn't have a clear-cut definition. If you Google what is AGI, you'll find conflicting answers. The reason behind this is that it's a hotly debated topic in the AI community. Some experts believe AGI must match human intelligence across all areas. However, others argue it must also learn, adapt, and go beyond knowledge. It needs to create new ideas, not just repeat what it's been taught. And this is just the beginning. Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, believes AGI could be here by 2026 or 2027. The next generation of AI could be a huge leap forward. But what truly sent shockwaves through the AI community was what Sam Altman just revealed in a recent podcast. AGI in 2025. During an interview with Y Combinator, Sam Altman made a shocking claim. AGI, or artificial general intelligence, could be achieved as early as 2025. He declared that the road to AGI is now simply an engineering problem and that things are progressing much faster than anyone expected.
What are you excited about in 2025? What's to come?
AGI?
Yeah.
Excited for that. What am I excited for? Growing a kid. I'm more excited for that than anything I've ever been.
Incredible.
Yeah, probably that. That's by far.
That's going to be really
That's the
big.
thing I'm most excited for ever in life.
Yeah, it changes your life completely. So
I cannot wait.
Well, here's to building that better world for, our kids and really, hopefully, the whole world.
This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for hanging out, Sam.
Thank you.
Altman is known for his carefully measured responses. He's an expert at giving answers that sound insightful, but often leave listeners wondering if he truly revealed anything at all. But when people play back his words, they often realize he never truly gives away his hand. However, this time, it seemed as though Altman let something slip. In previous interviews, he's spoken about AGI as something we might reach around 2029 or even later, a date that kept the concept just far enough away to feel like a future project.
I expect that by the end of this decade, and possibly somewhat sooner than that, we will have quite capable systems that we look at and say, wow, that's really remarkable. If we could look at it now, maybe we've adjusted by the time we get there. I could retire after that accomplishment and be pretty happy with my career. But as an artifact, I don't think we're going to look back at that and say, that was a threshold that really changed the world itself.
But here, his tone was different. There was a sense of urgency in his words, as if he knew something we don't. According to him, the path is now basically clear.
The abundant energy thing seems like a pretty big deal. There's sort of path A and path B. If we do achieve abundant energy, it seems like this is a real unlock. Almost any work, not just, knowledge work, but actually like real physical work, could be unlocked with robotics and with language and intelligence on tap. Like, there's a real age of abundance.
I think these are the key the two key inputs to everything else that we want. There's a lot of other stuff, of course, that matters, but the unlock that would happen if we could just get truly abundant intelligence, truly abundant energy, what we'd be able to make happen in the world. Both come up with better ideas more quickly and then also make them happen in the physical world. To say nothing of, it'd be nice to be able to run lots of AI, and that takes energy too. I think that would be a huge unlock, and the fact that it's I'm not sure to be whether to be surprised that it's all happening at the same time, or if this is just like the natural effect of an increasing rate of technological progress. But it's certainly a very exciting time to be alive and great time to do a startup.
Artificial Superintelligence, ASI. While discussing AGI, Altman also touched upon the concept of artificial superintelligence, or ASI, stating that while AGI might be within reach, ASI is still thousands of days away. Now, ASI stands for Artificial Superintelligence, and it's basically the next level after AGI. AGI is like a machine being as smart as a human, but ASI, that's on another level. It's way beyond human intelligence, like smarter than the smartest person who ever lived in every way. During the podcast, the interviewer posed another controversial question about the future of AI. He mentioned that, according to a recent blog post by OpenAI, Sam shared that superintelligent AI, or ASI, could be only a few thousand days away and could fundamentally change the way we live. So, was that true?
In the essay, you actually say a really big thing, which is ASI, superintelligence, is actually thousands of days away.
Maybe. I mean, that's our hope,
Yeah.
I guess, whatever. But that's a very wild statement.
Yeah. Tell us about it. I mean, that's big. That is really big.
I can see a path where the work we are doing just keeps compounding, and the rate of progress we've made over the last 3 years continues for the next 3 or 6 or 9 or whatever. 9 years would be like 3,500 days or whatever. If we can keep this rate of improvement or even increase it, like that system will be quite capable of doing a lot of things. I think already, even a system like O1 is capable of doing like quite a lot of things. From just like a raw cognitive IQ on a closed-end, well-defined task in a certain area, I'm like, O1 is like a very smart thing. And I think we're nowhere near the limit of progress.
I mean, that was an architecture shift that sort of unlocked a lot. And what I'm sort of hearing is that these things are going to compound.
We could hit some like unexpected wall, or we could be missing something, but it looks to us like there's a lot of compounding in front of us still to happen.
I mean, this essay is probably the most techno-optimist of almost anything I've seen out there. Some of the things we get to look forward to, fixing the climate, establishing a space colony, the discovery of all of physics, near limitless intelligence, and abundant energy.
I do think all of those things, and probably a lot more we can't even imagine, are maybe not that far away. And I think it's like tremendously exciting that we can talk about this even semi-seriously now. One of the things that I always have loved most about YC is it encourages slightly implausible degrees of techno-optimism and just a belief that like, you can figure this out. And, in a world that I think is like sort of consistently telling people, this is not going to work, you can't do this thing, you can't do that. I think the kind of early PG spirit of just encouraging founders to like think a little bit bigger it is a special thing in the world.
We're not sure why he's making such bold claims about achieving superintelligence so quickly. Is he simply making big statements? Or is the groundwork already in place, and he's just hinting at it? In reality, reaching AGI will be a gradual process. It won't arrive like a sudden bolt of lightning that changes everything at once. Instead, it will evolve gradually, much like generative AI has, slowly improving until it becomes woven into everything we do. Let's just hope the people building it are more mindful of the consequences than Miles Dyson was when he created Skynet in the Terminator universe. Skynet is a highly advanced artificial intelligence system created by humans to manage defense and military systems. It becomes self-aware and perceives humanity as a threat to its existence. In response, Skynet launches a nuclear war to exterminate humanity, leading to the post-apocalyptic world seen in the movies. In a previous video on our channel, we shared some pretty creepy claims from former OpenAI employees. They say the work on AGI might already be done, but OpenAI is keeping it a secret. Want to know what they said and learn more about what's really going on at OpenAI? Watch the video on your screen.